Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Angel's Peaceful Garden. I'm a beginner gardener in Gardening Zone 8B in Texas, and today I'm just working on random chores around the garden. It's a beautiful Tuesday evening, and I just wanted to get out in the garden and get a few things done, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. I'm going to start in the flower bed. I am adding some things that'll work in fall. I'm taking some things out that are not going to work in the summer heat. So we're just making it a little bit more heat tolerant, and things that will come up later will be things that will still continue to bloom in the heat and will look pretty in the fall. So yeah. I'm excited about doing this because I've been wanting to do this since I filmed the garden tour. So I'm just checking it off the list. The first thing I'm going to take care of is pulling the kale out of this bed. I'm going to go ahead and harvest the whole kale plant because we don't need it. I planted plenty, so I'm going to take these 4 out in these beds, and they'll just be flower beds because I'm taking the onions out too. For whatever reason, these multiplying onions never really snap back over here. I'm not sure if I wasn't watering them enough. I'm sure they're still edible, but they weren't growing anymore. I bought some seeds. They are called Red Texas Star Hibiscus. A YouTuber that I watch that grows here in Texas, she has these and they are absolutely beautiful. And she said the hibiscus tea can lower your blood pressure. So I'm going to try it. They were absolutely beautiful. And I love the roselle hibiscus. So I think this will do well. I am direct sowing these, but I also planted some in some small cells up in the greenhouse area just in case these don't germinate. I'm putting them right in the middle, and on the sides I've already planted more heirloom beauty sunflowers, so we should have sunflowers on both sides, and then the red star hibiscus should come up in the middle. I'm going to go get some more zinnias, and we're going to transplant some zinnias into here that are already adult zinnias. So that's why I'm doing it in the evening. I need to be careful because I do not have that many of these seeds. I'm going to put 2 in here. Done. The seeds are not that big, so hopefully they germinate. But like I said, I did plant some in some cells as well. I'm going to go ahead and get the hose and water that in before I forget. I decided to go ahead and let go of this planter or what it has in it. So I'm going to take these zinnias because they are a little bit stronger and healthier than the ones in the orange planter boxes. And I'm going to use those to transplant. I still have to decide which ones. I think definitely we're going to use the ones that are still green at the bottom. I think I have enough room for 4 plants, so that is what I'm going to pull. We definitely have enough for that one flower bed. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. I think that's enough, guys. Now I'm going to start transplanting them. I'm going to move back over to the first bed. All right. I'm going to put this large one right here. If I can find where I put my shovel. This bed is basically just in ground at this point. So I'm having to dig down into the actual earth a little bit past the soil that I put in here to get it deep enough. What flowers are you using to refresh your flower garden for fall, if you are? I'm trying not to get it all over my black eyed Susan, that dirt, because I really want those as well. I might just go ahead and get rid of that one. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Y'all, I didn't realize that the sunflower I put back here is already blooming. It's tiny, but it's blooming. I went and got a bag of compost to add in because the soil doesn't seem like it's healthy enough to help these to thrive. So add a little bit of compost to help them along a little bit. I got my peanuts right here, so I'm gonna go behind the peanuts. I'm going to put one right here in the corner, up in the front as well. I don't know whose roots I'm ripping. I'm hoping that it was old roots from the kale that was right here. I hope. This one is big and pretty. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, and I'm gonna try to find a spot. I forgot to take the kale out. These two don't have as many roots, y'all. I'm not sure about these, but I think these are pretty much the best looking ones that I have left. Let's see if I can find one. I feel like I need one more or two. I found a better one for this spot, so I'm gonna put that right here. That's better. Be careful and put this one back here. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm watering right now, and I'll come back out and check on them again in the morning. See how they're doing. Hopefully they can survive out here because they don't have any shade. And there's no way I can give them any shade right here. Just wanted to show you guys that I did finish the project over here where the hibiscus are. We switched out the landscape fabric and added a few pavers, so it looks a little bit neater on this side of the garden. All right, guys, we had a surprise harvest. I knew we were going to have the kale, but we turned around and went back outside tonight after looking this morning, and none of these tomatoes were blushing this morning. I promise. None of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 early girl tomatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Amish paste tomatoes, and a few cherry tomatoes, some onions, and 3 okra. All since this morning. Wow. The garden is really picking up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, it is the next morning and I am coming out because I saw something last night when I was watching videos. I watch a lot of content, and they said that if you cut the runners, that it will start the production back up on your strawberries. And I know that most of these have rooted, so I'm going to go ahead and see which ones I can pull. And if I have to leave some, I'll leave some, but I know that a lot of them have already rooted. So I'm going to cut these. This is my first time cutting them, so I don't know where you're supposed to cut, but I'm going to cut there. Some of these are coming off of baby ones. Like the mother plant had runners, and then the baby plant had runners. So we're going to have plenty of strawberries. But I want my production to start back up. See this one? It was all the way on the ground. I really don't want that to root, so I think I'm going to get a pot to put that one in. Hopefully we can start production back up here. There are a few more runners that are trying to root that are not, in the soil yet. I might just snip them off because I want my strawberries, y'all. I don't like this. I don't like not getting strawberries. The one that's down here in the planter, it has 2 plants in it, and I kid you not, both of those have probably 6 runners each that are coming off, and it's closer to the ground, so it is going to root on ground. I think I'm definitely going to cut those. I'm going to show y'all a few other things that I did off camera. Over here in the new bed, I planted navy beans, pinto beans, and black beans. And I'm going to put cucumbers that are over in the greenhouse area that I started in those 3 cages. They're just waiting and ready. These beans were not beans that I bought from a seed packet though. I'm experimenting with seeds from the store because I want to see if they will grow. I planted these 3 days ago, so hopefully we'll see germination soon. But like I said, we've been on the struggle bus with germination on beans. The ones that I put in these pots have not come up yet, and it's been more than a week, so I don't think that they're going to come up. This one right here is the only one that came up, and that's what makes me think they're not going to come up. Because if they were going to come up and this one is that big, they would have come up already. I did start a tray of seeds though, and I started 12 French fillet beans, 12 Blue Lake 156 beans. I started more Texas Star hibiscus, and I started some coleus yesterday. So we have quite a few seeds planted here. I may have to buy some more comfrey because I am not seeing any movement in there, but it did say it could take up to 21 days to germinate. So I will keep watering it and I'll probably purchase some more seeds soon. This is the bed we planted yesterday, and they seem to be doing okay right now. So hopefully they will continue to do okay. I will water them again this morning. Here's the other bed, and they seem to be doing okay as well. On this side, we put one. We put another one over here. I may need to go get something to hold these up, but they do look like they're doing okay at this point. Hopefully we'll get a pretty display by the end of the summer. A prettier display. It's pretty right now, but I'd like to have the bed be full by the end of the summer. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me this morning and last night. I appreciate each and every one of you and all the ways you support the channel. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I put out new videos. And as always, until I see you next time, may the good Lord take a liking to you.